Well, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, 6 hours of sleep. It's not optimal. Guess I'm gonna take a nap today. So I'm gonna go check on the chickens and also on the lambs. Hopefully everything went well yesterday night. The chickens are out, enjoying their new pasture, even though it's a little bit short, the grass here, because the sheep was just in this paddock. And Edith is still here. Did you only get one lamb? First time mother. Is he okay? Everything okay? Hey. Yeah. I'm sorry I woke you up. Eager little lamb. No new lambs. Some previous hunters' boneyard. This stony island in the middle of the fields. It's very interesting to walk these fields and witness the change. There has never been dandelions here before on this place since I have been here. It has only been very dry with much of these small grasses, very thin grasses with not much green leaves at all. But you can see that this is a completely different grass than on the top of the slope. It's much higher on the top of the slope in this case, and that's interesting. Usually it's the other way around. All the nutrients comes from the top of the slope down the slope and ends up here. That should be the case, I guess. But here it's not so. There is a high percentage of moss here. But dandelions. I hope for the chickens to remedy this. The problem here is that I would need a herd of 100 cows bunched together in a tight space so they can eat, trample and shit and really make an impact and move them fast over this land. Where do I get 100 cows? I'm doing this with the 16 sheep we got, and they are making a difference, but they are a little bit too delicate. But it is what it is. It's going to be interesting to see how the chickens are affecting the land. Yes, scratch that moss. The chicken wagon seems to be working very well. I guess I feel that there is some things that I would have done differently, but I think it's too early to collect those thoughts, present those thoughts yet. But overall, it works very nice. We got some comments 2 videos ago when we started to try to train the chickens to accept the wagon about the mesh floor that we have in the wagon. And it's supposed to be that way because when they sit and roost the whole night and then they poop, I want the poop to go straight down to the grass instead of me having to empty it out every morning. And so it's very nice to have the mesh floor. It just took a while for the chickens to get used to it. They are not spending any time inside in that manner. They are outside or they sit on the roosts. So they are only walking on the floor to get to the They are only walking on the mesh floor to get to the roosts or to the egg laying place. We got a comment on the previous episode as well that they don't understand why we want the chickens to be so far from home. And the answer goes back to what I've been talking about a lot, about the moss and the effects of the chickens on this place. So I'm very curious about what is the maximum vitality of this place. How high can the grass really become? And how fast can it start to grow? When we rotate the animals here in a holistic manner and start to watch and observe all the ecosystem processes, when we really implement all the regenerative principles here, in time, how vital can this land really be? That's the interesting question. But as I said earlier, the problem is we have a lack of animals. We need a lot more animals to get this process to be faster. The problem is access to winter feed. We would need these animals in the summer, but in the winter not so much, not yet at least. But hopefully soon we can start harvesting hay here. But I don't really want to do it just yet because the harvesting of hay is really harsh on the land. Yeah, so back to the chicken question. I want them here because I want them to affect the land. But that's not really a problem. Ivar's grandmother and grandfather lives over there, and we have our community in this village here. It's a little bit of a hassle to have the animals you care for not at the place that you live, but it's okay. It's time to go home and eat some breakfast, I guess. Hopefully Ivar and Tova has awakened.
Good morning.
Morning.
No more lambs?
No. Just the one.
Yesterday?
Yeah. Or this
Night.
So she seemed to be a one lamb first time mother.
Your son is hiding in the barn. He wants to
Be found.
be found.
Okay. Är du hemma?
Varför går du hit och så jag var här?
Mhm.
Varför
var du här?
Jag vill göra det här. Jag banka på såna här spikar.
Banka på spikar?
Och så.
Okej. Mm.
Men om jag bankar här.
Ja, om det behövs till något kanske man kan banka något där, men här är någon som har bankat något.
Nu sticker den helt och hållet ut.
Mhm. Mm. Well, yesterday became a whole day.
Oj. As usual.
Yeah. A little later than usual.
Mm. Yeah. Today is gonna be a full one too. So.
You're going away with grandfather into town.
Yeah. Fetch the car from its, as it seems, monthly repair service.
Jag får fint.
We need to... Is there going to be any firewood making today?
Guess so.
And we need to solve that potato plowing mess that we made yesterday. Somehow.
we
Maybe
bring
by
that?
using that one. Yeah, well, hopefully it will not be as late as yesterday.
Never say never.
It's a nice day at least.
Mm.
Now I'm gonna enjoy my breakfast. The question is, when do we have time to focus on the house building?
Never. But we will need to start making it a priority.
The chickens are in place now and it works. The lambs are on their way.
I need to sort things out in the garden so I can plant everything before it's too late. We need to make that potato field.
Before it's too late. So potatoes in the ground, garden sorted out, this video edited before the end of the month. Then perhaps there is time for some house building. We need to get some chickens down here as well, so we can get some chicks. 4 chickens and a rooster.
Solve that. Yeah, so this is what I'm doing in the garden. I'm trying to make a new bed for my flowers, essentially. We have moved the strawberries and now I need to dig out everything from this box because it's so much weeds and raspberry and nettles and whatnot. So I need to remove all the soil and put some cardboard boxes and wool in the bottom to stop the worst of the weeds. And then refill it and rebuild it so I can continue to plant. I'm in a bit of a hurry because I need to plant the seeds now, but I only have like time to do it 10 minutes at a time, and then we need to go and do something else. And now we need to go up to the village and continue with the potato land rows. Yeah, so to be continued, I hope, today. En skogsstjärna, forest star.
Vi kallar den för hår. Någonting med hår.
Ja, det är inte harsyra heller. Det är en annan. Det där är skogskärna. Så. Och sen nästa. Nu. Sen nästa. Där. Perfekt.
Jag trycker ner dem.
So the potato thing is sorted. I found another harrow. I think the English name for this contraption is. I found it in the village. Some other villager had one that I could use. So all the potatoes are in the ground. I have no idea what I'm doing here, so I probably should have YouTubed a little bit. It was a little bit funny. I was listening to a podcast where they talked about what happens with the soil when you plow and expose it like this. With the oxidation and the carbon escaping, and yeah. So, is there anyone who knows about no-till potato growing? Send me a link. I know about the ones where you can roll out bales of hay and plant the potatoes straight in the hay, but I'm not really a fan of that because hay makes meat, and meat is much better than potatoes. Yeah. Tova just called. She's down with the sheep, and there is one that is giving birth now, so I guess I'm gonna go there and check it out. I didn't imagine that we would get the potatoes in the ground today.
No, but we did.
This morning. Yeah.
And now watching another lamb being born. But it is evening and almost bedtime for Ivar once more.
No food for us today.
No food.
No.
I'm glad Ivar got something from his grandmother and grandfather.
Yeah, as long as he eats.
I'm tired.
Long days.
I didn't imagine I was going to be both a plow and putting potatoes in the earth machine today.
Yeah, I guess we need to
get a horse.
Yeah, or learn about planting potatoes in some alternative ways. Or what are the ways people have found out?
Just put with the hay on top of the hay, or old hay.
Yeah, but I'm not a fan of that because hay makes meat, and meat is better.
Yeah, but if you have an old hay bales lying around.
When do we have that?
Some farmers has. So if David had like 20 over or something, maybe he doesn't.
Yeah, but he feeds them now with that as well.
Two. Okay.
Yeah, the cows get loose in their stomach if they get only green grass in the spring. Yeah, but I need to sit down and edit this video as well.
Need to go home.
But I'm not comfortable knowing that they are lambing and
leaving.
What kind of bird is that?
Trust.
I guess we're going home and eat something.
I saw that.
I guess we'll be going home and eat something, and I will go up again.
Yeah.
Check. I guess this was the perfect time for lambs to come. Hope they all will get it done.
Warm and nice.
Well, we're at home. It's over 7 o'clock. Tova is putting Ivar to bed and I'm gonna light a fire and see if we can get some food. A little too late, I guess, but there is some food. Eggs and sausages from our friends Åsa and Anders' cows. We need to go inside and eat. The mosquitoes are crazy now. Yeah, it's a pity. It's a beautiful evening.
It's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, we got some food. Hopefully this night will not be as late as yesterday.
But we are going outside now and continuing. I have some garden things to do. You're gonna check on the new lambs.
Yeah, I need to go to the sheep.
But I would rather go to bed.
Just want to say that it is not our intention at all to come across as complaining when we are telling you about our day like this. Sometimes when we have done videos like this, we get comments saying that why do you complain so much? We really really enjoy these days. Sometimes
it's just very busy.
Yeah, sometimes it gets too much, but that's how it is. And I'm okay with that. So we really do enjoy our daily work here. As usual, thank you for all the support we get. Patrons and viewers. It means a lot.
Thank you.
In case you're wondering, there is a link in the description to our Patreon page. You can go there and for $1 or so support our work here. Well, that's it for this episode.
Thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Let's go. Need to fetch some more water.